welcome to another episode of Conversations That Matter with me, Heather Criswell. I am so glad to be here this morning, and I wanted to share with you, as I was driving, I was thinking, what are the conversations that matter the most in my life? And, there were a few that popped up, but some of the first that popped up were the conversations that I've had with my friends, my girls, the women in my life that have really helped me check myself before I wreck myself and have helped me come back to who I am. Just recently, I know you guys may have watched a video a couple of days ago about just like wanting to give up and having to get back up. And I'll tell you, that day in particular, one of my dear friends, dear friends, I was texting her back and forth, and she just was checking in, and she says, "How's it going?" And I said, "That's it. I want to quit. I'm quitting. I quit everything." And she said, "Where are you?" And I'm coming over. And I was like, "No, don't bother. It's fine. I'll be fine." And then broke down in tears. And it was just a moment where she realized that I needed a friend desperately in that moment to actually hear me and be with me, and not even to empathize, because I really struggle with the word empathy, because it's really hard for me to wrap myself into somebody else's life. Like, I have extreme compassion, but to have empathy means that I know what you're going through, and I'm not sure I do know what you're going through. So she had extreme compassion for me in that moment, and we actually met for dinner and laughed and cried and had a moment where we came back to who we were. And that's what conversations do. That's what friends do. But moreover than friends, conversations that bring us back to who we are. And she reminded me, you're not a quitter. You know that you don't want to quit. You're just having a moment. Feel the moment. Let's move through it. Let's laugh. Let's cry. Let's do whatever we got to do, but we're going to get back up. And that's the beauty of the conversations that we have in our lives, especially with friends. I had another instance where I had put myself in a very challenging situation, which I normally don't do, but I did this time. A lot of my thoughts were compromised in the moment. Long story. But I literally called to my soul sister, and I was crying, and she's like, "I got you." Got me a rental car, got me out of the situation, and just simply took care of it for me, because she knew that I needed help. I needed support. I needed love. And even in that conversation, it wasn't much other than, "I don't know what to do." So take a moment to really think about the people in your lives that have had those conversations that have helped you save yourself. Not necessarily that they saved you, but helped you save you. Help me help you. Like that. Good old Jerry Maguire. Gotta love him. Take a minute to really honor those people and in your life, and even reach out to them and tell them how great they've been in your life. And there have been so many of you that are watching right here in this moment where we've had conversations in the coffee house for hours, conversations at Claim Jumper for hours, conversations that really helped me remember who I am on this planet, that I am light, that I am love, and that we are in this together. So take a minute to reflect on that for yourself and maybe reach out to that person. But know that we are all here supporting you, loving you. And even if I don't know you, I know you. On a very spiritual soul level, I know you. And I know that you are here on purpose, and that you matter, and that you have value on this planet, and we need you so desperately. So thank you to all the friends in my life that have reminded me that the world needs me, because I am so incredibly grateful. I love you all so much. And remember, conversations matter. And conversations rooted in love change everything. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.